Hey, what's going on, Wildlife X team? This is Michael here, and I am here with
Jack Money Jr.
Jack Money Jr.
Yes, sir.
And where do you work?
We have Wildlife X Team West Texas and Phoenix, Arizona.
West Texas and Phoenix, Arizona. And Phoenix is where I'm living right now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to ask you some interesting questions, and everybody's going to learn about Wildlife X Team, who you are, what you do. So first, tell us what you enjoy most about working with Wildlife X Team. What do you enjoy about the animals, the jobs, everything?
It's for us. It's a solution. So the client, when we get the job done that they called us for, it just fulfills everything that we set out to do as an organization with our culture, and that's just what we do.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're gonna jump right into this. What's one of the most dangerous jobs you've ever had or your team's ever been on?
You know, I think for us, there's been a couple of them, but one that stands out to my mind was a really steep roof that we kind of underestimated. 3 people had turned down the job. We took it. My son, who works for us, was up on the roof, and he's strapped up there around the chimney trying to get the thing sealed up, and the customers were so satisfied. But as a dad and as an employer, I was down on the ground going, hey, man, this ain't good.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, solid prayer right then. Yeah.
What everybody's been telling me is it's not the animals that are dangerous, it's the people. So the clients are telling you like, hey, here, have this, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm on the side of a roof. Can you hold on one moment? I don't want to fall off.
Yeah, exactly. So we really constantly preach on safety and training with their OSHA stuff and just anything that we can do. I mean, Tammy and I really take pride in our people.
Right.
And so their protection is what is most important to us.
Yes.
And so anything that we can do to keep them out of harm's way, because what we do it's not easy. It's dangerous, but we just want to make sure that our guys are taken care of and that we get the job done for the client. But the main thing is we get everybody back to the shop every day, safe and sound and ready to go again the next day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Have you ever been bit before?
No, sir.
Okay, how long have you been doing this for?
We started in July of 2017.
Okay, so you've been doing this for quite some time and you haven't been bit. Have you had any close calls? Any animals trying to bite you?
No, I mean, I think there was one time I thought a possum froze and he had his mouth wide open, and I thought, ooh, when I was about to release him. But outside of that, I really haven't come into close contact with any animals like that, so.
Okay.
Good for me.
Yeah, good for you. Everybody else is getting bit by squirrels. For some reason, 80% of the people on the video have been bit by squirrels.
Oh, wow.
Of all the animals, crocodiles, raccoons, everything, it's squirrels, which seem to be the dangerous ones.
Well, we get startled from time to time when we're pulling off a turbine or we're doing whatever. They'll jump out at us, run down our arms, or whatever the case may be, but thank God, good Lord willing, nobody's been bit yet. So.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
What's one of the most interesting stories you've had where, a really fascinating job or a job that went very well when it was just a mess?
I think I told the story today in the meeting of the snake. The customer called and he was wrapped around their boat dock, and I went out there to get him, and I got him up on my snake tongs, and right in front of the client, I dropped him in the water in the lake, and he was paying me to remove him.
Yeah.
So, it was comical, it was funny, but anyway, it turned out perfect. The customer was happy, and we've actually gone back and done 2 more jobs for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all's well that ends well.
That's right.
Was it an aquatic snake then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A water moccasin, yes, sir.
Okay. Well, that's really interesting. I guess you've learned a lot then about all kinds of wildlife creatures and.
Oh yeah, there's no question, and I think that's the thing we have to tell our customers every day is we are dealing with wildlife, so it's a process.
Yeah.
And so we set those expectations up properly. Let them know that we could have some setbacks here, but as a company and a national brand, I mean, you have our promise that we're going to be there with you until the job is finished. So that's been the biggest deal. You know, I grew up in a different industry, and in that industry, you know, you had repeat referrals and things like that. Well, the last thing you want, really, in our business, is to have repeat. You know, you want to get the job done and get on to the next one. So that makes it a little fun. But you know, at the same time, when you shake their hand, you're like, you know, Mr. Jones, we got that done, and we're going to be done now.
And it's done because it's all protected, warranty, everything. So
tell your friends and family, but let's don't do this one again. You know what I mean?
One and done, hopefully forever.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir.
What's one of the hardest animals to capture?
We struggle a little bit with the skunk. It seems like, and I don't know why, but we'll get on it and we'll trap and we'll trap and we'll trap, but we'll finally get it done. But it just seems like that one takes a little longer than the average animal.
Right.
Yeah.
How long does it take usually to get the skunk?
You know, last week it was 1 day caught 3. You know, the week before that it was 3 weeks and we hadn't caught one, and then we finally caught it. So, I mean, it's it's
process.
Like constant communication with the client, and then just that, you know, just staying after it, don't quit, and just keep going. So.
Okay. What's one of the biggest damages you've seen a wildlife animal cause to a person, a home, a property, whatever?
I want to say it was in Snyder, Texas.
Okay.
The customers called us. They had just bought the house 6 months ago, and they had bees, and they were attacking their dogs.
Oh.
And so we got out there and did our inspection, and it was a cedar siding house, and there were 7 white holes in the wall where it had obviously been treated prior to.
Right.
7 different times. So I said, you know what, with this many, we got to do something different.
Yeah.
So they were like, what's the solution? I said, let's pull the wall out and see what we got.
Okay.
And it was 11 of the largest beehives you'd ever seen in your life. They were probably
all behind it.
All behind that siding. So all people were doing was shooting stuff in there, thinking they got them, sealing it up, charging the client. We pulled the wall off, and the customers and their whole family and the neighborhood were just watching the whole job.
Wow.
And they were like,
they're all behind. That's where they're coming from.
Yeah. They've just been there for years. So even the neighbors were having problems with bees because they were stuck in that client's house.
Yeah.
And it was like, when we pulled the wall off, it was like, whoa, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were just like, okay, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
We got this. They're all in their lawn chairs.
Yeah.
Wearing our bee suits. You know what I mean? We're like, no. Y'all go. So that was one of our, like, wow, this is a lot. So.
Yeah, like a huge thing. Bees and wasps, I hate those things. One time I was in Germany, actually, I was visiting, and we were in a room, and there was like a very, very teeny hole in the roof, and I got attacked by over 30 wasps. There was literally a hive on the other side of the window, and they were coming through some hole into the roof. They were coming down and attacking me and my then girlfriend. I literally took a video of this and put it on our YouTube channel. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, when they get Africanized, they're aggressive and they're scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been stung through my suit and my neck. I mean, they go up your legs, and anyway, I'm just like a magnet for those guys. But anyway, that's just part of the job.
Yeah. This is why I'm also behind the computer, and I'm just like running away from everything. I'm like, I don't want to be stung, man.
Exactly.
Let the experts handle it.
That's right.
Do
Yeah.
you have any creatures you're afraid of? Do you have
Snakes.
a phobia? Snakes.
Yep.
Okay, so that's why you dropped it in the ocean or in the lake.
Yeah.
Instead of you just wanted to get rid of it.
There was a fear there. You know what I mean? And I'm sure I probably let go when I saw how big he was when I pulled him out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yes, no. It was funny because when Dawn and I first met, it was, coming from my background, and I went home and talked to my kids and my wife about becoming part of the Wildlife X Team family, and they were like, okay, you're scared of everything that you do. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, sometimes you got to face your fears. So it's been a great lesson for my family, my kids, and at my age, changing gears and changing directions. They're like, hey, if Dad can do it, anybody can do it. You know what I mean? So it's awesome.
Really amazing. It's like a path to mastery for you. Like really tackle your fears.
Yeah, absolutely. Just run
amazing.
Head on. You know what I mean? And so some days we don't know what we're doing, but we call Don, we call Jeff, we call the team, and we just get it on.
Awesome.
Yeah, they give us all the support in the world to give us the confidence to do what we do. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sounds like you have a lot of fun with everything that you do. You seem to be really passionate and engaged in all of this.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
amazing.
There's no way to live life if you're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So a man that, or a woman or a person that lives without passion of what they do needs to not be doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they need to switch gears.
Find it. Yeah, we're gonna die on the sofa one day, but today ain't that day.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna push the limit until we get to that point. That's just what we're gonna do.
What were you doing, by the way, before?
I was raised as a car guy's kid, so I grew up in the car business.
Okay.
And then did that for 25 years before I retired and took on this new career.
Is this the one that you weren't so passionate about and you wanted to switch gears?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Did you switch gears because you weren't passionate about cars, or were you passionate and you just wanted to change things up?
No, you're right. No, for sure. So it came to the point where it just wasn't invigorating anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, too much repetitiveness.
Right.
Okay.
And after doing it since I was 10 years old, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then this came along, and we talked for 2 months before I got into this business.
Okay.
I mean, I went to training, I studied, because when you've done something your whole life, you're a master in it.
Right.
And I was a master of none in this one. Ma'am, we're going to have to cut you off. Sorry. We'll edit that one, Michael. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so it's one of those things that, to find something new and have some fun with it and things like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Wow, that's amazing. Is there any advice that you would give to everybody as like a preliminary step to dealing with wildlife issues? Like, how do you protect your home? What's something simple that people can do, simple and affordable, which people can do to kind of protect their home?
I would say this. I mean, the one thing I would say is a lot of times we walk around things in our house that, need a little attention, need this, need that, whatever the case may be. But my number one advice would just be aware of everything around your dwelling, whether it's your business, your home, whatever the case may be. Just be aware. You know what I mean? So we may have heard a noise, or we may not have heard a noise, or we may have, the pest control company said, I found a few mouse droppings, let's put some traps up there, whatever. That's great. But when it comes down to protecting your castle, protect it properly.
Right.
You know what I mean? So just
get it done early.
Be aware.
Yeah.
Be aware. That's what I would say.
Okay. That's amazing. Do you have anything else you want to share with everybody here on YouTube?
No. I'm just going to say right now that Wildlife X team across the country, we're a dedicated family. You can see behind us, we're having a good time celebrating our year. We'd like to bring that joy into your home and let you experience what qualified professionals.
We have lots of fun here at the annual meeting.
We do. But because we're celebrating. Because at the end of the day, we love what we do, and we love taking care of our clients.
Yeah.
And we love Jason Livingston because he's our zoologist, and he teaches us all kinds of things that we'll never be able to repeat again, but we'll help you.
All right, so if you have any wildlife problems, give us a call at 855-WILDLIFE.
That's right.
All right.
They're out there looking for a home, and they found one. Yours. They want that cozy place in your attic or under your foundation. Give them enough time, and you'll be paying big bucks to fix their damage. Wildlife X Team specializes in removal and prevention of wildlife infestation, responsibly and professionally. Wildlife X Team has earned the top-rated award from Home Advisors because they're experts at what they do. Just one call, and they're gone. 855-WILDLIFE or wildlifexteam.com.